to the Pantless podcast. And now your hosts, Austin and Travis. Take it away, guys. Welcome back to the Pantless podcast.
Hey guys, we
Season
are back.
3, episode 1. We're back.
We're back. We couldn't.
We-
We thought about taking another week off. We said maybe 2, but we just missed you guys so much that we're like,
No, man.
we took a week off and we were about to die. I didn't know what I was doing Friday night. I was just lost, wandering around, walking. My wife walked in on me in the bathroom, and I was just like walking into a wall, just like a zombie. My forehead was against the wall, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Pantless podcast." She's like, "No, you're not." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're right." I'm
I
sorry.
want to say I went to bed early that night.
Oh really? I thought you had like all these big plans Friday night. I don't know.
We ended up not doing it. We ended up not doing anything.
Gotcha. Yeah, my phone. I had some kind of electrical. The inside of my phone exploded with electricity, and it it took me a while to get that fixed. But I got it fixed Saturday. And
Nice.
so yeah, I was like, so if any of you guys were trying to email us, I couldn't see it. I was losing text messages left and right. People would text me, and then I'd open it, and then my phone would crash, and then I'd turn my phone back on, and then I had 2 more minutes before it would crash. But those text messages that I knew I got for a fact were like disappeared, and it was super frustrating. But
That's hilarious.
Anyway, this is season 3.
So,
We don't
season
even know.
3.
Yeah, I don't know what this is going to look like. You guys probably knew, but we didn't officially announce it. I got a new computer, so the second half of season 2, I was really winging it because I have a new editing software, and so I don't know what season 3 is going to look like because everything from season 2 is gone. There is nothing to work on. You're probably not going to get that little cute last time on the Pantless podcast. You're probably not going to get that this episode because there is nothing to go back to. So yeah,
I have. I wouldn't know if it looked different. I don't watch the episodes.
Nobody does. We're talking to our podcast listeners right now because you guys are the real MVPs.
Speaking of audio people, we need to talk. Need to have a conversation.
Oh, no.
I'm looking at you, audio people.
Oh my goodness, and they're not looking at you. So
well, that sucks. God dang it! So
I'm scared. Are they in trouble?
We don't hear from you guys. We need you guys. If you listen to us on Spotify, Apple, whatever, that weird foreign Apple thing.
Mm-hmm.
What else are we on?
We're on Google Podcast. Most
all
of them.
those.
There is one that we're not on, and I need to get back with my brother-in-law. He's like, "Hey, I couldn't find you guys," and then he named something, and I was like,
"That's because nobody
email me." Yeah, that's probably what it is. He's probably the only one. He probably invented it in his garage. He was like, "I can't find you."
But if you listen to us on those audio only, come follow us on Twitter, the Pantless Pod 1. Give us a follow. We'll follow you back, and let's know what you think. Give us some feedback.
Yeah.
We need some feedback here. I've got some ideas coming forward later in the show that we need people following, people giving us ideas. I would like to start doing a listener suggested movie.
Ooh, I like it.
All
right.
If you guys are like, hey, here's a retro movie, we'd like you guys to, we'll watch that movie that week, and then we'll review your movie in the following episode.
All right, I like it.
We'll go ahead and get into the retro movie review. We're probably not going to review a movie this week. Because I think I would like to. There's a movie I'm going to suggest.
Okay.
That's on Disney Plus. I saw it on Disney Plus over the week. I haven't seen this movie in years. I think it would be fun to start suggesting a movie in the episode. Both of us separately, because
we're not together. We're
watch said movie throughout the week.
Yeah, I like it.
So that we have it fresh in our minds and actually watch it. Most of the movies that we review, I haven't seen in years.
Right, or ever. I mean, we've reviewed movies that I've never seen. So,
yeah.
Let
me see if I can find them.
I like that a lot, actually.
Let me see if I can actually find a box art because I don't actually own said movie.
Okay.
If you got something to talk about, Austin, let
Yeah,
me.
I'll just say like that we could make this kind of like a listener or a movie of the week club for all of our listeners. We could just all join in
Heck yeah.
together. We'll announce the movie that we're going to watch this week, and then we'll review that movie the following week and announce another movie that we're going to watch, and we'll just cycle. And then if you guys have movies that you want us to watch and talk about, let us know. I There's probably nothing that's off limits. I could be wrong about that, but we will try to
Hey,
watch whatever you suggest. I don't-
you guys suggest a movie and we'll watch. I mean, if someone actually goes forward and like suggests a movie, we will. I mean, I'll watch it.
Yeah, if we can find it. It not every movie is
That
findable. There are some
that's
movies
gonna
that
be
are
the trick.
really hard to find.
So I'm gonna share my screen here. You
All
ready
right.
for this movie?
Okay.
This isn't exactly what I was exactly looking for,
Okay.
but there's the movie we're gonna watch.
All right. We are going to
Have you seen this
watch.
movie?
I have. This is still loading. I'm seeing nothing. And Mr. Holland's Opus. Okay, I've heard of
Have
it,
you?
but I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's a movie from '96. This movie is awesome.
All right. It's a musician who dreams of composing one truly memorable piece of music, finds his true passion after he reluctantly accepts a day job as a high school music teacher to support his family. All right.
It's a Richard Dreyfuss.
All right.
Dreyfuss, however you pronounce.
Yeah.
I watched this movie years ago. Somehow it got put on my Disney Plus watch list. I don't. I
Uh-huh.
may have just been flipping through and went, ha ha ha, and then forgot that I put it on there. But I was flipping through my watch list the other day and was like, where'd this come from?
Okay.
I forget that I think I or one of my kids put it on there. I don't know. It got
Gotcha.
put on there by accident. But
All right. So this week we
we need
will
to watch
watch Mr. Holland's Opus.
it. I think it's a true retro movie, in my opinion.
And you know what I just realized I've been doing? I've been recording this and I haven't been in full screen. So all of our YouTubers are getting like this much of something, and then they're just seeing
Ah,
all of my icons and whatnot, my
ah.
desktop details. This is season 3. It's brand new. You know,
We're
I'm out. I'm rusty. It's been 2 weeks.
yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
sue me. I'm walking here. Hey. I busted out my Elijah
Not a
Craig barrel
sponsored.
proof for the season premiere.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored by this either. Yes, to season 3.
Tell you this stuff right here,
To our audio people, what is cream soda Dr. That sounds
Doc-
delicious.
Dr Pepper. You've not had
I have
this,
not had the hybrid, sir. No,
dude. This stuff is amazing.
that looks amazing. I love me some cream soda. I love me some Dr. Pepper. Now, to be fair, I haven't drank a Dr. Pepper or a cream soda in probably 6 years, but I love them.
Yeah, I need to stop drinking Dr Pepper, but god dang it, it's so good.
It's so good.
I love Dr Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So I'm liking this. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do this week. We're doing Mr. Holland's Opus. We're gonna
yeah,
watch it. We're gonna review it. If there is a movie that you want us to watch and review, let us know, and we will
hey,
bring it up next week, and we will watch it and review it. It'll be awesome.
and watch this movie this week
Yeah. Yeah.
and give us your thoughts on what you thought about the movie. If you didn't like it,
Yeah.
um, we won't be friends.
That's oh
I'm
gosh, that's a
just
lot of
joking.
pressure. Okay, that's a lot of pressure.
Honestly, I can't actually say that because it's been. I think I probably was in high school last time I saw this movie, so there's no guarantee that I'm even gonna like it this time around. So I can't say anything.
Right.
I got some other movies that can suggest that I think are really good movies, but this is the one we're going with this week because I know a lot of people. If you don't have Disney Plus at this point, what are you doing with your life?
Right. Did you hear that they're raising their prices by $1? Did you
Yeah,
hear that?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think that goes into effect like next week or
Okay.
something like that. It's
I just found out about that tonight. I was like,
they're
okay.
they're raising it $1 and not giving anything extra.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Netflix
they're giving
did this.
everything though. Come on, man. They've,
We
they've,
already had
they've got
we
great
already
content.
we already had everything at $1 less.
I don't
Now we have
have Raya and the
big.
Last Dragon yet, and pretty soon I'm going to get that. So
Yeah, but is that worth?
it's worth a
Well,
dollar.
no, it's not.
I've never seen. Did you
I
watch
don't
it?
know.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
I
haven't seen it.
haven't.
I'm
I
waiting
don't
for it to
know.
get. I'm waiting until they start
How,
taking my extra dollar and then letting me watch it without paying for their premium, like
yeah,
whatever Disney
I,
pay per view thing. I don't know what that is. That's weird.
I tried to look into what the premium even meant, and I couldn't even find anything that's like, what do I get for paying? Was it like $30 extra or something? It's expensive.
You get to watch that movie before everybody else. And that's it. That is it.
Is it a is it month or do you pay $30 and you get that movie?
You pay $30, you get that movie. That's it.
So back when Mulan did it,
Yeah.
it's not like you
No.
pay an extra $10 a month in your premium.
Nope. No. You just get it that
It's
one
whatever
time.
premium. Yeah, see that's
Yeah. Hey,
no.
I mean, it works for them.
I'll
If
wait.
it, yeah. If it works for them.
I'll wait. If I wanted to watch it, if I wanted to watch it that bad, I'd sell the Seven Seas and I'd already have watched it.
Yeah. Yeah. Booyah.
I don't,
If you want it for poor quality.
you know, you know.
Speaking of money, have you been following Dogecoin? Are you seeing the madness that's going on? Like
Oh no, I don't pay attention to that stuff. I like to make real money.
this money, this is real money, sir. This is
No,
about as real as any other money. Like it
no,
is up. It
no.
was like 4 cents just a few weeks ago, and now it's worth more than 40 cents a token. And the push is to make it worth $1 a token by April 20th. They're calling it Doge Day. Elon Musk is behind this. He's like pushing to get it up to $1. It's crazy.
It's child money. You keep calling it a token, and it's like something you spend at Chuck E. Cheese.
You don't spend it at Chuck E. Cheese. Only the elite of the elite are able to trade this token. So if you want to run with big dogs like Elon Musk, then you can
He
trade
doesn't.
it.
He doesn't run himself. He's too rich for that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
He
anyway,
just.
I'm
He
just
just
saying
rides everywhere in his self-driving cars.
I am seeing a lot of success because I bought in when it was 4 cents a token, and now I have way more money than I had when I first bought into it a couple months ago.
When
So
if you really want me to get in on this, give me some of your Dogecoin and I'll look into it.
okay, well I'm trying to. Here's the problem. Here's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting my Dogecoin through Robinhood, and Robinhood is super sleazy. They're super lame.
I was about to say,
you
they get a lot of trouble.
yeah
recently.
they are so lame. But they were the only thing that I can find at the time because I was investing in stocks through them. But you don't really get to spend that money. It's just like you buy it like you buy stocks, and then you sell it like you sell stocks. But if a business accepts Dogecoin, you can't transfer your Dogecoin to Robinhood. So what I'm thinking about doing, and this might get me canceled, so Robinhood don't steal my money. Wait, that's a weird. Robinhood don't steal my money.
No, they're gonna.
But
They're gonna.
what I'm going
They're
to
gonna.
do, I'm going to get in on Binance. But Binance is like really hard to get your account set up. But once you get it set up, you can it's like a crypto wallet. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell my Bitcoin or my Dogecoin from Robinhood, and then I'm going to put it into Binance. That way I can actually use it as real money while it's sitting there going, up in value. Editor's note. Binance, I found out, is not a crypto wallet. It's just a way to invest just like you do with Robinhood. It's just a different company. So just thought I'd throw that out there before you guys started downloading Binance and then sued me for saying it was a crypto wallet.
If you don't trust yourself with it, go ahead and just.
So if you get
send
Binance,
that money over.
maybe I'll give you like 2 tokens, 3 tokens.
There you go. That's all I need.
Yeah. So get a Binance account, and when my Binance account gets activated and I transfer all my money over, because that's right, Robinhood, you guys are lame and shady, and I'm sick of it. Bouncing, throwing up gang signs to all the people that can't see us on the podcast.
And we were talking about getting canceled earlier.
You don't know, I'm from the west side of Claremore. Throw up the double dubs, West Side. So, yeah, but
Just so everybody knows, all of Claremore is lame,
I don't
so it
know
doesn't matter what
how
side
did
you're from.
I don't know how I got on that Dogecoin. You said something. Oh, we were talking about Disney Plus money. That's right, Disney Plus taking our money.
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, you give me some Dogecoin, and when
okay.
I take my 2 coins that
Yeah,
you gave me,
yeah.
and it becomes $1 million,
Okay, so that's
I'll give you your two back.
that would mean Doge would have to hit 500,000 a token. And
I'm just
right now,
yeah.
Bitcoin isn't even there, and Bitcoin's like the granddaddy of all cryptocurrency.
We'll both be
So,
dead before it happens, but you'll get your return investment.
fair. Okay, I like it. Let's
Yeah.
make sense to me.
Hey,
That's
that's
flawless
what it is.
logic.
Let's just jump over and talk about how I'm the best fantasy basketball person in the world.
Okay, let's. I have honestly, it's fantasy. I think once we added baseball, my brain exploded, and I've stopped looking at fantasy sports.
I,
Let's.
not gonna lie, I think everybody in our basketball league has decided to quit.
Is that what it is? Okay, it's just.
Well, 90% of the league is hurt. I was looking through everybody's roster.
Uh,
Mark has like 7 players hurt right now.
you can't use this name. Cram has 7.
Cram. Uh, his
Uh huh.
brother Cram, he's got quite a few players hurt.
Okay.
I at one time had 4 players out,
Yeah, I've got a couple
and
players out.
another 2 that were. I've got 3 right now. I'm doing better than I was. I've got 3 day-to-days and 1 out.
Lucky, yeah. My one of my top players is out, and then one of my super studs is also out.
Well, my super stud just threw down 75
You
points
know,
tonight.
for some reason, my team, whenever I'm playing one of the top tier teams in our league, I underperform.
Or 0.
But when I'm playing like the lower echelon of the league, I outscore everyone. I don't understand it. Like
I don't
I want
know.
to see. I want to look at what my overall scoring is, but right now I'm outscoring everyone, absolutely everyone right now.
I
But
I
if me and
will
you were to play, you would beat me by like 37 points. So
I will say points are at a premium right now. We're not scoring as much as we were early in the season.
yeah,
A lot of players are hurt. A lot of big name. I saw LeBron James is hurt right now.
yeah, he could be
I don't
he could be
I
gone
don't
a long
even know
time.
I don't know who has him, but whoever has him on their has him in the has him inactive. So let's see here. You're top of, so you're beating the Kings 1,233 to 751.
Yeah.
I'm the next closest highest. I've got 1116.
So I pretty much the top four is we know who's going to be in the playoffs now. Now it's
It locked in
basically
last week.
it's seeding now. I'm
If I so
if
I
you
was looking
if
at
you win out, it's me and you in round one.
yes, if I beat the Raptors,
Yeah.
I take number 1 seed.
Okay.
And at that point, I don't care how the playoffs go. I could lose to you in first round and be happy that I went into the playoffs as the number 1 seed.
Okay, I like that. So go to the playoffs, bench all of your players.
Oh no.
Let,
Oh no. I'm
oh,
gonna
oh,
freaking
okay.
I'm gonna destroy you.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
I'm not letting you off easy. I'm just saying.
gotcha.
And I was thinking the other day, I'm like, man, I really don't want to play Cram or his brother. But
You, you won't.
Cram is Cram.
Oh,
Well,
I guess if you yeah, because you and Cram are tied. So yeah, if
if I think, well, since he beat his brother last week, if I lose to Dave this week, Mark or
yeah, Cram.
Cram takes number 1 seed, and I drop down, and me and Dave play again next week, and then you get Cram.
Next week is the playoffs.
This is we're in the final.
This is
Sunday ends the regular season.
wait, what? I did not realize that. Okay, wow. Um,
Yeah, April 19th through May 2nd is playoff.
It is
which that
insane
means,
how how
yeah,
Yo Mama's House started out like one of the top teams in the league, and
outscoring everybody. You're just destroying.
they're gonna finish like several games under 500 now. That is ridiculous
He he's 5-9 right now and losing to you,
to me. I thought I was
right?
playing the
No, you're playing the
Kings.
King. You're playing the King. You're playing the Kings.
That's
Hold on, I'm hitting the wrong buttons.
that's wild.
He stopped play. Oh, he's losing. He's losing to Cram right now. He's he told me the other day that he left close to 400 points on the bench this week alone,
Wow.
and he's losing by 400. If he would have started all of his players, he would have been winning this week. I don't know. I think this happens in most leagues. I think it's fantasy fatigue.
Right.
I guess since this is my first league I ever joined in fantasy, I'm kind of staying on top of it.
Right.
But mid season, I left a lot of stuff on the bench because I just I got life happened. I got busy,
Right.
and I'd forget to change stuff. And I tell you, baseball is kicking my tail.
Baseball's kicking my tail.
I cannot score points.
I have a whole bunch of people getting injured and they're on that IL-10 list. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they've been on that for more than 10 days. I thought the whole IL-10 was like injured list 10 or something, but
IL-10 means that they're out for 10 days. I had a guy on IL-10, but he stayed there for 4 days and then scored 3 days worth of points still on IL because I thought he still had 6 or 7 days left.
oh,
I've
so
got,
they can come back?
I guess he did.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I've got two guys. I got two guys in IL that are just out. Got a bunch. I got four guys that just had postponed games. I ended up dropping that really good pitcher I had because he kept getting me negative points, and after two negative games, I just dropped players.
I saw that. And then
I think
dude, man, Mister, I'm not gonna say his name. I can't think of his name, but you know who I'm thinking of. He picked him up. And I was like, "How
I
did
know
you get him?" And he's like, "Oh, Travis dropped them." I'm like, "Are you kidding me, Travis?"
he wasn't playing good.
It's
Clayton Kershaw.
you,
What has he done? Oh, I drop him. Frickin', he scores 28 and 24 his next two games he played.
yeah, yeah. You don't drop one of the greatest pitchers in history just because he had two bad games to start the season.
He played like crap.
Why do I keep Alex Bregman in the? He's hurt. Why do I keep having him start my games when I have
I don't
first
know.
basemen that score lots of points on the bench? Oh my goodness! See, this is too much. I am ready to. I'm going to win the basketball league. That way, we go down to 2 leagues, and then I can focus on baseball and hockey like a real man. Because
Don't expect to do anything hockey. I'm freaking dominating that league.
are you? Are you? I mean, in terms of record, yeah, but look at the points, sir. Look at the points. Points. This is where those kids. You remember high school scoreboard, baby? Yeah. I mean, if we want to look at records, that's fine. Yeah, you have a better record than everybody else by far. That's true.
By a lot.
By far. But if you look at actual scoring, it'll be close. Me and you are pretty close, I bet. I don't know.
I've outscored you by over 200 points.
Okay. Well,
I'm at
scoreboard
1621 and you're at 1477.
scoreboard anyway, okay? So,
I've given up more points than you have, but there's no way to control that.
yeah, it's just you suck on defense. I've got a solid D. That's what it is. Your D is kind of weak.
I mean, I've heard about yours. I heard it's pretty solid.
Yeah. I can intimidate people.
Yeah, you're super intimidating.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a fact. I am.
So yeah,
So that
I
was
was gonna put together some NFL stuff, but there's so much going on in the NFL right now that it's free agency's been crazy.
I haven't followed any of it other than that little blip that after Washington posted what they posted, It kind of
What
freaked
they
me out.
post?
That time when they said like when they were talking about the trade between the 49ers, and I'm pretty sure we talked about it on the podcast, where I was really surprised.
Probably.
It didn't seem like a very professional post, but it was like the blue check mark Washington football team Twitter.
Oh, they post some sketchy stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, they
My
can't use
gosh,
that
they.
the language they use. I'm like, can an
Oh, it's
official
awesome.
Twitter use that kind of language? It freaks me out.
That's why. That's what I mean. Their official Twitter is awesome.
It's
Uh,
crazy.
they posted something the other day that was like, "Yeah, let's do this."
Uh,
Uh, one of the, I guess, one of the top possibilities for new names for the football team, Warhogs,
all right.
or no, Wild Hogs.
The wild
Another one was
hogs.
the other was Warthogs, but I like Wild Hogs. Here you go, the Wild Hogs destroying the Cowboys.
Yeah, okay. That's weird. We'll just go with that. Weirdos.
Yeah, I like it. Here comes Fitz Magic leading the Wild Hogs to the win over the little Cowboys.
Yeah, yeah.
That's gonna be that's it right there. So yeah, they're other than uh Fitzpatrick signing for Washington, that's really about all we needed. I don't think we need anything else.
Right.
You guys still have that horrible quarterback. I don't remember his name. Signing him to way too much money.
You don't remember his name. You mean the best quarterback in the league until he snapped his ankle off being the best quarterback in the league? That one? Is that what you're talking about?
So what? You talking about Andy Dalton?
Oh my gosh. He's Chicago's problem now. No,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a
it
good
is.
he's a good quarterback. He is. He's good. I think Chicago will be just fine. They won't beat Green Bay anytime soon. Detroit's
Nah,
going to be super tough. Uh,
Detroit.
that's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see what Detroit does. That's gonna be fun.
Oh man, Dan Campbell. That guy's gonna tear it up.
That's gonna be fun.
What other quarterback move? Jets traded their quarterback.
I didn't even know
Where,
the Jets
where,
had a quarterback. They had a quarterback.
Sam Darnold.
Okay. I
Where'd he
guess.
go? They traded him somewhere. Where did he go? Now I'm just in in other news, in local news for us.
Okay.
Did you see that TU has a possible first round draft pick,
Nope. Didn't see
and
that.
some mock drafts have him going to Washington?
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
Uh, oh, dude, I saw it and was like, yes, please. God, I think I may have mentioned him last week,
Yeah.
or not last week, the week before. I may have mentioned him before. He's a linebacker. I was looking at a mock draft the other day, and it showed him going, I think, 19th overall to Washington. I
Interesting.
kind of got excited. I'm like, heck yeah, we need a quarterback, but I mean, let's do this. Bring another Oklahoma player to Washington. I don't know if he's actually from Oklahoma. I just know he
Oh,
plays for
hey,
Tulsa.
he's at least lived here a little bit. I'll give
Yeah,
I'll give him credit. He gets my my approval there. My credit.
there was a while there where there was like 4 or 5 players that played for OU or OSU that were playing for Washington
Hmm.
football team. So, 'cause I know Trent Williams was there for a long time. He's from OU.
Yeah.
Tress Way, our punter, he played at OU.
Yeah.
Crap, what was the other? Who was the other player? We had one or two other guys that were from just down the road. Hey,
Just
back in the '90s, we drafted Gus Frerotte from TU. He was a Tulsa Golden Hurricane quarterback that Washington drafted late '90s,
okay.
and he played. He didn't play very long until he decided to headbutt a wall in a touchdown celebration,
Okay. Yeah, of course.
and like damaged his brain, and he never could play right after that. I think they
Oof.
cut him. He got hurt real bad after headbutting that wall after getting a key rushing touchdown in a game.
Wow.
I don't think he ever played for us again after that. I think they
Wow.
ended up cutting him. I think he went to Minnesota. Minnesota.
That's rough.
Yeah,
That's
that's
rough.
that's Washington's luck of quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy's good. Just keep him away from walls. So I guess that's all our sports talk. Unless you got some more.
I don't have a lot of sports talk.
Man, it's really kind of a slow sport. I mean, without football going on.
There's not. We did. There was a no hitter in baseball a couple days ago. I don't know if you saw that, but that was kind of cool.
No, I did not.
He actually had a perfect game, and only needed two more outs for the perfect game. And then I don't remember what happened with that next batter, but he kept the no hitter. So it was either a walk or an error. But he kept the no hitter and finished the game. But I haven't looked, but I wanted to see who's. I think it's for the White Sox. I wanted to see what kind of points do you rack up when you throw a no hitter. I bet he had some amazing points.
Because I know you get hella points for strikeouts.
Right. And don't you get like points every inning you pitch? You get points just for pitching an inning. So if he pitched 9 innings and then obviously didn't give up any hits, didn't give up any runs, I bet he was like in 30, 40 points. We'll have to look that up sometime. But,
So
yeah.
I got a pitcher playing right now. He's pitched 1 inning.
Mm-hmm.
He's allowed 1 hit, and he's had 1 strikeout.
Uh-huh.
He's got 3 points.
Oh, nice. So there you go.
That tells you nothing.
I mean, strikeouts are probably worth 4 points, and hits are probably minus 1 point.
Probably.
So because he's still in the first inning.
It's in the mid-second. So
so maybe he got a couple points for pitching an inning. I don't know. I don't know how scoring goes.
I couldn't tell you. So
statistics.
You want to jump into some music?
Yeah, man. What are you listening to?
Man,
I've heard some decent stuff, but I couldn't tell you anything about it right now.
So. Honestly, I didn't listen to much this week.
Mm-hmm.
But since we're running about a 2-week period here, because we didn't do anything last week,
right?
Me and the wife, what day was it? A while back, me and the wife went to town, and I kicked on some music. There's a band that me and her listen to. They're a band from Ireland, and I'm gonna butcher their name.
Okay.
Sheolin.
Okay.
SEO space LINN.
Okay.
They play. Let's see here. I've got them pulled up here. Let's see what they they're a folk indie group formed in Ireland.
I wonder if we can I'm gonna try this. I've never done this before, but Anchor and Spotify are partnered up, and they will let you Anchor will let you throw in music into your Spotify podcast. So if anybody's listening to us on Spotify, hopefully right now you can be listening to whatever he's talking about. And if you're not listening to us on Spotify, I apologize. You can jump in on Spotify and follow us on there, and then maybe you'll hear this band. I don't know. Never done it.
Their album that I listened to called Solstice. I can't. 90% of their stuff is Celtic. Okay. Not a lot of it's in English. A lot of the lyrics, I have no idea what they're saying.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
it's that fairy language, right?
Do what?
The language of the fairies?
No, the leprechauns.
Leprechauns, okay. Now we're canceled.
What?
You just offended
Leprechauns
the entire city of Boston.
No, I'm talking about the Irish. Nobody cares about Boston.
You know Boston is primarily Irish, right? That is their largest ethnic group in Boston, Massachusetts.
That's fair, but most of Ireland is Irish as well, so
yeah, they are.
They're more important.
Here's the deal: if you're from Boston or from Ireland and you are super offended by what Travis just said, email us at thepantlasspodcast@gmail.com. Put your subject as offended in all caps. we will read it next week to shame Travis. So
And I will.
that's a
Yeah.
guarantee. That's a guarantee. I'm not going to promise that he'll get shamed, but that will be the purpose of reading the email. Will be to shame him. So
For audio people, I'm shaking my head no, because I no. You're not going to hurt my feelings or shame me at all. I am almost shameless.
because I'm shameless. Oh, Garth
Yeah.
Brooks, adding him to the Spotify playlist.
God, this is going to be copyright strike because you just were singing a song.
I said one word and I said it in a hick accent. No offense, Garth. I'm not saying you sound like a hick.
If that offends you, cancel that guy.
Yeah.
Are you?
If you're from southeastern Missouri or northwestern Arkansas and you're offended by my twang, or even the whole state of Tennessee, if I'm offending you,
just call out a whole. Just call out a whole.
Email us at the pantlesspodcast@gmail.com. Put the subject "offended" in all caps, and we will read it. And maybe I will feel shame, but probably not. So
just tag us in whatever you want to tag us in on Twitter.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, jump in on Twitter and tell us how bad we are because he's making fun of leprechauns and I'm making fun of.
I did not make fun of a single leprechaun, sir. I just mentioned you said fairies. I said no.
Leprechauns and aren't leprechauns fairies technically?
No. See, now that's.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
They're all fae creatures, but they're not fairies.
They're what creatures?
Fae creatures.
Fae creatures, but they're not fairies. Okay.
Yeah, they're all magical creatures.
Okay.
And they live. I mean, I don't think they like each other. Have you ever seen what was that movie?
Leprechaun.
Gosh, me and my wife.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen Leprechaun, where he says "da bomb."
I don't remember if that's me and the wife watched the movie with God, who's in that one? That's the guy that's from Christmas Vacation.
Chevy
the
Chase?
Crazy. No, the crazy one.
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck.
Buck? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that guy. He is in a movie about leprechauns.
Okay.
It's a 90s movie where he goes to Ireland.
Oh, okay, no, this is.
And
speaking of
is
Ireland,
living in a house.
Look at that, Ireland.
From
the podcast, there's a shamrock. It's a 4-leaf clover right there. That's.
Oh, I was about to say.
I'm repping Claremore's Irish heritage right now. Okay.
But that whole town's lame.
Wow, your brother's in this town, sir.
He's lame too.
If you're from Claremore and you're offended by this, send us an email at pantlesspodcast@gmail.com and put in the subject "offended" in all caps, and we'll read it out loud.
Everybody ignore you because you live in Claremore.
Wow, that's rough.
I left that county for a reason. Gave that county way too much of my money. And traffic fines.
When you left Claremore, you
actually
decreased my county and your county's IQ at the same time.
I never lived in Claremore. I just lived in this. Yeah.
Crap. I mean, I just proved it. Okay, just go on.
I never lived in Claremore. I just lived in the same county that Claremore's in.
You don't know where that is? Google it.
Hey,
I'm saying out loud.
Claremore and my hometown actually shared a very famous person.
Yeah, that's true. If you're not going to say Will Rogers, I'm going to be very mad at you.
I was going to that.
Okay. Yeah, because he was technically born in your town. Technically,
born in my town, buried in yours.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, perished in Alaska. How dare they?
Oh gosh, that was all Wiley Post's fault though. But I'm not gonna bring the dead into this. We'll let them be them.
If he had both eyes, he would have been fine.
Whew. Wow, if you're offended by his
I told you
we are trying to get canceled today. We are. This is gonna happen. We're offending the leprechauns, the one-eyed peoples, the freaking Ozark Mountain people that married their sisters. We're offending all of them. It's rough.
Anybody that's only got one eye.
Yeah. Oh man, but what if they're the one-eyed Irish people that live in the mountains? Oh gosh, they're just irate right now.
Oh, that one listener that's got one eye lives in Arkansas and is Irish.
Yeah, he's like, I was raised in Rogers County. Oh gosh.
My mother was a leprechaun.
My mother was a witch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, if you're a witch and you're offended,
it's okay.
tweet us at the Pantless Pod 1 and
Yeah.
tell us how bad Austin is at making fun of your mother.
Oh gosh. I was quoting Harry Potter, not Harry Potter, but you know.
Wow, if you are a Harry Potter fan,
All right, so I just want to
nobody
say,
like what?
I just want to say, I want to jump into our gaming with Gert segment. Obviously, he's not here,
Gaming with Kurt.
but there was a game that I just saw
All right.
that Nintendo sent. No, it was Square. Like I don't know, one of those. It was either Nintendo or it was Square Enix.
Yeah.
They sent out their newsletter, and it's a game that I'd never heard of called Saga Frontier. Have you heard of that?
Yes.
It looks amazing, and it looks like it was probably on the Super Nintendo at one point. And I was watching the trailer on Nintendo's website, and the music sounds fantastic. It reminds me of Final Fantasy 3.
It's the one that's got the capital S, A, capital G,
Yeah,
A, Frontier, Saga.
Yeah, Saga Frontier, and it's the remastered edition.
Yeah,
it looks
Saga.
Fantastic. The
beloved
graphics are gorgeous. When did it come out?
It's from 1998.
1998. So that would have been 1998.
PlayStation. Came out on PlayStation.
Oh, okay. But
Was that the one that was? Oh, okay. It came out in 97 in Japan, 98 in America. I thought for a minute there, I thought this was the one that never came out in North America, and this was going to be the first time it came to the States. I'm thinking of a different game, dude.
I've never played it, but it looks great.
I'll have to check into it. My Switch is currently in a box right here.
Gotcha.
Not even hooked to my TV. They showed more of the Team NT
Really?
game. Yeah. That Nintendo Indie World Direct they did Thursday. They showed a more in-depth playthrough of that game.
I gotta check it out.
Still looks amazing.
Oh gosh. Gotta check it out.
Still not been confirmed if it's got online.
It's got to.
Everybody I've watched videos on are saying that it's local co-op only.
Lame. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't.
I know. That sucks.
Don't do that. I mean, it doesn't really. I mean, people are gonna buy the game anyway, so I guess
I'm buying it regardless.
Yeah, me too.
That means I'll only get to play it with my kids. I won't actually get to play with anybody that I like.
Ouch. Okay, you can come over to my place. We can play with each other.
Then turn on the Switch.
Oh gosh, that too. Yeah. Yeah. We'll flip the Switch and then play with each other. So,
I think some betrayal's gonna happen.
But kids.
Hey, and even if you're a one of our audio listeners, come find us on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Come find the video that you'd watched. Comment.
Yep.
Give us a like. Throw a dislike. We don't really care as long as you've hit one of those buttons.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be happy.
Yep. Yeah.
So
interaction. Yeah, we suck because we're not getting any feedback. Give us some kind of feedback, and we will get better.
At this point, we're the only ones that know that we are the worst podcast on YouTube.
Yeah.
We need everyone else to know.
Yeah.
That we're the worst podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, I would love to have more dislikes than Justin Bieber. That would be awesome.
That's a tough sell.
It would be tough, but it's doable. I mean, I think we're that bad. We could get it.
I don't think we're that bad. If you're offended, by him mentioning that.
If you're a Bieber head, oh, now I mentioned his name, so I have to add him to our playlist.
No,
Gross. I have to.
no, you don't.
It's protocol.
No,
It's protocol.
we
Uh,
make our own rules. That's not
oh, this is season 3. You're right. You know, I don't have to follow any of
change.
those old season 2 rules.
That's season 2.
Season 3. You know
Season
what?
3.
This is something brand new. It's we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what this will look like, but
Have no idea.
oh,
So
we'll figure it out.
I think we're good.
Yeah, yeah. Let's call it. Let's call it on a high. I'm high. You're high. We're calling it a night. We did great. I want to tell you about personal
All right.
stuff. I want to tell you about personal
All right.
stuff. So let's get away from
Go.
here so all these people can do their thing. But
You
yeah,
guys have a good one. Like,
yeah.
comment, subscribe, and bye.
Bye.